me my inputs. And you know what? I went 2-2 at this tournament. So
you could officially be the stingiest Smash player
yeah,
if you wait
I might
Switch
be.
2 comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I actually recently got a new one, so
Yeah.
I mean. Anyway, though.
Anyway,
let's go back to
Inkling Mega Man,
two.
two weirdo characters. I'll say it, I love sets like this. I play a weirdo character, man. I love seeing just like low tiers like showing up.
High tiers, yeah, high tiers.
Yeah.
These characters are high tiers for sure.
Yeah. But they're not like S tier. You know what I mean?
They're not your Clouds, your Aegis, your Steves.
And I think that where a lot of the characters in their range have like a dedicated game plan, these characters have game plans that are all their own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Mega
all
Man,
the sorties fight the same, essentially.
Well, yeah.
Give or take a
It's
few.
an archetype, yes,
yeah,
I
but like
understand.
only Mega Man fights like Mega Man. Only Inkling fights like Inkling.
Yes, only Mega Man has the Mega Buster.
Yeah. And I really do love that about a matchup like this. So I think that this is going to be really interesting seeing how these two players adapt to each other's game plan.
Good tech, though.
Crazy tech
Barely
and making it back. Yeah.
Well,
Lemonade, a lot of presence of mind to know, hey, I'm going to get hit by this. I've got to be prepared to hit this R button.
Exactly, yeah. And he was grinding some games beforehand, trying to get the matchup experience.
Yeah. I don't know if we have another Inkling at the. I haven't seen another Inkling at the venue.
I don't know. Very rare character.
Yeah, for
dude,
sure.
Great cancels. Those cancels are actually pretty difficult, and he just pulled off like 3 in a row. So Lemonade knows his stuff.
Yeah, Lemonade looking to build up a little bit more damage here, and Pajarito wanting to get this kill very soon. Fishing for it there with the up air. I think that probably would have killed.
I feel like you got to be careful though, because Mega Man, he has some very simple, powerful conversions, right? Like Metal Blade in the up tilt goes crazy, Metal Blade in the back air. So I think Pajarito's just gonna have to be kind of tricky. You know, like we were talking about earlier, Inkling's kind of tricky. So
For sure. Crazy spacing there from Pajarito to get that out.
Hitting the 2-frame.
Yeah.
Wild. Okay, let's see what Lemonade can do.
Back
He's got
in
the Metal
neutral,
Blade
yeah.
in hand.
Lemonade
Good
needs a
cancel.
setup.
Dude, he's so
He's
clever.
everywhere with it. Stopping the bomb throw, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, with the with Leaf Shield. Leaf Shield's like coded like very uniquely because it's meant to be like an anti-projectile.
Yeah.
So
Does it break?
it doesn't break like Charge Shot.
Okay, yeah.
But like
But physical projectiles, it'll stop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, ledge trapping opportunity.
Yeah, Lemonade not in a great spot against this Inkling. Pajarito not completely running over him, but like this is I know who you are and I know what you want to do. I'm everywhere for
these
you.
are both Tennessee players too, right?
Yeah.
So there's a chance they may have fought each other.
Lemonade
before.
Knoxville and Pajarito from Middle Tennessee, like both of these players know each other. They have a history with each other. Up,
not gonna take it.
Not gonna take it.
Not enough damage. Wow. Hey, if it works.
Yeah, crazy F smash.
Call him Bob Ross.
Yeah, true. Lemonade has got to get this stock right here and right now.
Yeah.
And there it is. Yeah.
Mega Man's really good at ledge trapping. I like to see Lemonade just kind of explore that a little bit more because I feel like he's been the one stuck at ledge more often.
Yeah, for sure. Mega Man is one of those characters, specifically Lemonade's Mega Man, where we were talking about these cancels earlier. He plays like Peach, which is you're getting hit with every projectile in the game. You're getting comboed. You do not have any sense of advantage state, and then once you fall back into neutral, you're dying. Pajarito managing to keep that to a bare minimum though, because Lemonade has not been able to find enough openings to get any amount of damage really like significantly on Pajarito.
And like I said, I was talking with Peanut earlier, and he kind of says that because I was asking what he thought about Mega Man, and he was saying that he thinks Mega Man players they try and get a little too complicated, right? They get lost in the sauce because he has a lot of unique things and cancels. And he says sometimes just keeping it simple is the way to go. And I mean, good pressure.
Crazy read. Following up with the grab, trying for the spike, and Pajarito with enough presence of mind to pause and recover there. You were saying, sorry.
No. I mean, he started going off.
Yeah.
But I think maybe Lemonade might benefit a little bit from keeping it a little bit more simple because, I mean, that's what Pajarito's doing and it's working for
That up air would have killed.
Yes, if it connected, for sure.
Lemonade catch.
Try to get him with the back air. He was definitely baiting it.
Pajarito
roll
with a
back.
crazy read there. Looking for the kill option here at ledge. Lem0nade is in the worst position he's been in this whole game.
Trying to go for the metal blade into up tilt from there. Forward air not going to take.
Not enough. Yeah, just barely too.
Mega Man's a big boy.
Does he weigh a bunch?
He weighs as much as Ryu and Ken.
Really?
Yeah, he's a big guy for how small he is.
And
He's
for
made
how
of metal.
mobile he is, I
He's
feel like
yeah, he's deceivingly fast. Oh, how did that not kill? That's
Oh.
crazy.
Lem0nade really wanting that too. You could going for the ledge trump and then dying because he just couldn't get it out in time. Pajarito reading him and
So,
taking game one.
Earlier we were talking about players like knowing when they can go for the kill. Like when Pajarito was fighting Anarchy, and Anarchy he whiffed a down smash and he just killed him for it.
Yeah.
Lem0nade had a perfect opportunity there whenever Pajarito missed a move. Whenever he air dodged in after the back falling out. Totally could have up tilted, but instead he
For
went
sure,
a grab. So like, I feel like maybe that's something he could tighten up on, knowing when he could for sure get his kills, playing a little bit more simple.
Adjust the game plan a little bit, right? Yeah.
Because he can definitely do it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, Battlefield.
I don't know what to think.
This feels good for Mega Man.
Zoners do like the platform.
Zoners do like those. For Inkling though, I feel like it's still not even that bad. You have enough options to keep Lem0nade on his toes, and we're seeing that right now.
Crazy, yeah. Unanswered right now, getting 9%.
AT.
Green variant.
Yeah, real.
He has one.
The damage multiplier for sure coming into effect there at 100%.
Jab did like 30%.
Yeah,
you know?
100%. 30 seconds into the game feels so bad.
Well, the good news is that he can live a little bit longer just because he is so heavy.
Yeah.
Like he lived to 150, right? So he's got a little bit of room to work with.
Great
Let's see what
follow-up
he
there
can do.
from Lem0nade. Going for the spike in it, it's not enough. Crash bomb.
With it. 92%. No ink.
Keep,
Dying at 99.
keeping Pajarito away and then killing him very, very cleanly.
Beautiful stuff from Lem0nade, man. You gotta be careful. Don't be greedy for the item.
Little Z drop there. Lem0nade looking for an opening here. He really does not want to die here, and Pajarito's doing everything that he can to make it happen. But
So this is the first time Lem0nade has had a lead. I'd like to see him. He's doing beautiful right now. He's playing a little bit zoner. Whenever he gets a hit though, he's like, okay, I'm gonna be in your face now. I'm gonna get as much as I can.
yeah, throwing out those bears, trying to be on top of him every chance he
Ooh,
gets.
good down.
Oh, but
Oh.
fast falling into the void.
Yeah.
Just feels bad, you know. Just feels
That's
kind of
okay,
bad.
though. He still has 88%, a
Yeah.
lot to work with.
Mental reset, and I mean you're back in, right? You're up this game.
Yeah. Whenever that happens to me, I'm like, I was about to die anyway. It's not a big
Yeah.
deal.
Especially at that percent. It's
Oh, for sure. Just being safe on shield. But Lem0nade, he did the smart option of jumping out.
For
a
sure.
lot of people don't do that. They just hold shield. So,
Looking for the up tilt.
yeah.
Oh.
The little step that Mega Man does.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, yep. Good pressure. Good parry.
Crazy parry there from Pajarito. A lot of. I love it when the game slows down like that, and you see the miniature details that these players want to go for.
Just those tiny
How they're
checks.
spacing, yeah, and it's like the characters are talking to each other, and it's like, hey, look, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Either you play this right or you die.
It's one of those like don't flinch moments.
Yeah.
If you blink, you know, you're out. Oh, almost getting the berry. That would have been huge for Pajarito. Sitting at 130, he's done 60%. I still think this is Lem0nade's stock right now.
I might agree with you. Yeah, Lem0nade has got to look for this kill, either an F smash or an up tilt or some other confirm into some messed up combo that I haven't seen him pull out before.
I like what he's doing right now though, because this is like kind of what I was saying. He's playing the zoner.
Oh.
Oh, shit, see right there, that was an opportunity.
I was expecting the up tilt there.
Or up smash, you know, if you're scared of up tilt. But yeah, he's playing zoner. Whenever he gets a hit, he goes a little bit further. But I think Pajarito is taking advantage of that, and he's just survived way too long, almost dying to the up air.
Yeah, Lem0nade playing patiently, and I think and trying really trying to, but Pajarito, like, they know each other, they know what they're gonna go for, and Pajarito was able to really capitalize on that in those last few seconds. You die. 1-1.
See, I feel like Lem0nade definitely could have had a bigger lead by now. He like was a little bit more aggressive last
Yeah.
time. He kind of played back a little too much. So you got to be careful. You got to know.
It is a balance for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, I don't want to throw away my lead, but
Yeah. But you don't want to get desperate for the kill, which we've seen on this stream already, where it's like people get impatient, you get antsy, and you lose, right?
yeah, and it's just one of those things where you're just like, I want to get this hit. Oh, wait, why am I wanting this hit so bad? I need to chill out.
Pajarito playing around that leaf shield very well. Lem0nade applying pressure, and Pajarito does not let it get to him.
Yeah, Lem0nade is definitely like Pajarito's definitely caught on to Lem0nade's sort of leaf shield tricks.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to start mixing it up, or go for it less, or just jump at him and throw it out. Why not? Right? Crash bomb, huge for the ledge trap.
Oh.
Yeah. So crash bomb, whenever
Wow.
it sticks to the stage, if you touch it or get near it, it automatically goes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, every single time. So whenever he got the uppie there, it was just automatically going off. And Pajarito not knowing and just air dodging to his
Yeah,
death.
Lem0nade trapping that really well. Then Lem0nade playing that those last few moments of that game really well. PS2.
He pulled himself together for sure.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see what he can do this game. See, maybe he keeps that lead, or maybe we'll see Pajarito kind of go off like he did the first game with an early lead.
Back to the classic here.
Love me some PS2.
This is, I feel like this is decidedly better for Inkling. I feel like the up air kills here like reasonably early.
We haven't seen Pajarito get the kill with it yet.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that down air, it's 0 on shield, by the way. It's crazy.
It just adds more options to your arsenal, and I think that's really what matters about a lot of the stages, right? Is it's like if you're going for you're not playing Jigglypuff on Kalos, right? If you want to get rest confirms. I think that this just allows Pajarito that option to be like, hey, I am going to go for an up air, and you might just have to die a little bit earlier to it.
Well, yeah. Also thinking about it now on Battlefield, whenever he hit it when Mega Man was at 110 and it didn't kill, it would have totally killed on this.
For
game.
sure. Yeah.
So that's a good thought process. Knuckle Buster. Oh, just the empty hop grab. Very quick with
Playing
it.
this ledge.
Oh,
Lem0nade wants it so bad, coming out
He was
and
out there.
and falling back into neutral just wasn't enough.
Crash bomb and CBD. Just take trading bombs.
Completely even stocks right now. This first stock is anyone's game, and this might build momentum going into the rest of this game.
So tricky with those cancels. You might be dead. Yes,
Oh,
you are.
dying
That was
to
so
tornado.
tricky, man. Dude, the leaf cancel shield into the blade pickup into the instant up air, so tricky, man. Lem0nade's tricks, he's definitely heightened them up. They're a little bit more on point.
Yeah. Pajarito throwing out an up smash, and you know what? Just connects. You just gotta die.
Who needs tricks when you have good buttons,
Yeah.
right?
Playing back in neutral. Both of these players really looking for an opening here, because you get something and you manage to blow up the other
Get him
player.
attacked.
Pajarito reading him and knowing, hey, look, you're gonna be here. I've got your number here.
Pajarito trying to get a combo off the metal blade, not working out.
Yeah, Lem0nade breaking it up. They're playing so
Just
patiently
neutral
here.
right
Yeah. That leaf shield is such a good option. Every time I see it, I get scared for Pajarito. I'm like, well, are you gonna take all of this, or are you
Eat
gonna
my
manage to
frame
shield it?
7, 20% damage projectile.
Yeah.
Yeah, and dude, Lem0nade, he's like I said, he's just being a lot more evasive and tricky this game.
Yeah.
And this was really good last game, but then we kind of saw it get a little carried away.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him maybe seize a couple more opportunities. If
Look
he
at
can.
that movement too. Lem0nade using his double jump to maneuver so perfectly back and forth. Pajarito is like he's trying to throw him off his footing. Like he doesn't want to let him in.
Good stall on the recovery.
Yeah, this
there.
ledge game is dangerous. Getting the read,
Oh, trying to go for
not
a big
punishing
conversion.
it though. Yeah,
Oh, just fall under.
great F smash,
Oh,
crash
Pajarito
bomb.
going around it.
Yeah,
Late hit flame slash though, causing for a tech situation. Going for the same setup from last stock, not working out though.
ooh, no ink on Pajarito. Refilling it there.
Getting half.
Yeah, getting
That's
half.
Forward air.
Bomb coming out.
Yeah, percent's kind of even right now. Oh, crash bomb trading.
Wow.
Almost.
Back air taking it from
Oh.
Lem0nade. Perfect spacing there, by the way.
Pajarito's like, take this crash bomb.
Yeah.
And Lem0nade's like, all right.
Sure. Yeah, if you say so.
Doing 10%. Let's see what Lem0nade can get in the extra credit department.
Yeah, Pajarito's got to commit to any serious option here if he wants to kill. We were talking about Mega Man being kind of heavy, but like he's not 150% living heavy.
No. This is prime, like, Mega Man should die in
Yeah.
this matchup. But Lem0nade just not letting. I mean, if you can't hit me, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, and here, you were talking about like Lem0nade able to like projectile, then come in for like some aerial. Here, not so much. We're seeing a lot more of that like, I'm gonna play with these projectiles.
Oh,
Where
ducking underneath the metal blade.
Wow.
That was so crazy. But yeah, no, I agree. He's definitely like
Because if you can
He's
get
trying
that
to nickel and
extra
dime.
credit, then you're looking pretty.
Trying to go for
Ooh,
the confirm.
that would have been so nice.
I don't think it would have killed.
I don't think so
kinda
either.
risky.
Would have felt money to hit though.
Yeah, it would have boosted the confidence.
Yeah,
for
the
sure.
mental there for sure.
Yeah, so now like with Lemonade being at 0, and I would like to see him take a couple more risks, like at this percent,
For sure.
just because it's so early.
Right, and because soon you just won't be able to, right?
And like maybe throw out kind of a crazy kill move or something. Or well now you're
Eating
at 60 though. You
eating
gotta
the
be
full
careful.
bomb though really hurts.
Yeah. And right now he's trying to hold off and delay this ink. Down smash not
Great, yeah, great tech option there from Lemonade, managing to avoid it just barely. Playing with those projectiles.
Dude, the lemons, just the 1, 2,
Yeah.
1, 2, and then run away. It's very beneficial.
It hurts, yeah. It adds up, it really does. And this is one of those characters where it's like, if you're not careful about how many times you're getting hit.
Crazy footstool shield down air
Yeah.
thing that he just did. Oh, having the read there, not going for anything big.
Yeah, Lemonade.
You're at 97, you gotta be careful.
Oh, landing on Pajarito. That F smash was so ready to come out and kill.
That's what I was saying. Like, whenever you have a stock lead versus a percent lead, you have to play differently. Like
Yeah.
having the stock lead, going for the I'm gonna play projectile, then when I hit you, I'm gonna go big. Like you just have to have that differential. Like whenever it's just a percent lead, and you're at 0, he's at 90. You're like, you gotta go for something a little bit more risky to get the kill.
Moving to small battlefield, I think that this is definitely a better stage for Mega Man. I think that slightly lower platform, I think, is going to give him a few more options.
Less room for Pajarito to run away.
Yeah, absolutely. And Lemonade won't have to commit to as many things that aren't like that are dangerous for him. I feel like.
Let's see what adaptations can be made here. Yeah, still doing the. His cancels are on deck. Yeah,
Dude,
I mean, that's good
it
at
works. It
least.
works. You know what I mean? They're playing very carefully. 20%, like. Oh,
64%
Pajarito finding that opening. Yeah, I started talking and I'm like, well, then they immediately broke the polarity there.
See, and you can kind of see like what I'm talking about and the difference between these two players. Like Pajarito, he got a hit. He's like, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I'm only at 40. Who cares, right? But Lemonade, he's trying to play a little bit too slow when he should play a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, for sure. Lemonade has got to commit to some heavier options. If he wants to rack up that damage, if he wants to take some of these stocks.
Good job
Breaking
stopping the roller.
breaking
That
the
could've been
roller
bad.
there was nice.
Yeah, leaf shield just ledge trapping, doing some lemons. Throwing the whole kitchen sink at him. Oh, accidental jab reset. We take those. Good job not rolling.
Yeah, true.
The old buffer roller.
Yeah, there was an up tilt, an F smash, something.
If it was Wi-Fi, he rolled it.
Looking for you, yeah.
Okay, trying to be a little bit more tricky. Good cancels.
Oh,
I'd like to see Lemonade go for grabs when he gets the cancels, because that's one of the mix-ups, like one of the bigger mix-ups, because like, oh, I'm hitting you with leaf shield, you don't expect
Right.
a grab. But
crash bomb connecting.
oh, actually not hitting Pajarito.
And back throw will kill at ledge. I mean, you know, I expect that as much. 120%, 100% on rage.
I think that may have been why he killed, because it's normally not like that strong, but I guess he just got.
I don't know. I think
the right
partial
spot.
rage. I think where you're at, because I don't think he had that much ink on him at that point.
Just grab back
Lemonade
up
really wanting to play this ledge very
Oh,
strong
Lemonade,
and
nice.
capitalizing. That's exactly what I want to see from Lemonade. I want to see that decisive action. I'm coming after you.
Actually, that's a good point. Lemonade has not been off stage like
No,
at all.
not
with
at
Pajarito.
all.
Yeah, and that's definitely something that he could explore more, like especially with the crash bomber and stuff like that. That's
Yeah.
what had him win a game. Is he
For
went
sure,
out,
yeah.
went out there
And
did it.
Lemonade's recovery game is very strong. Like if he wanted to come back after a punish like that, like he could absolutely do it.
Yeah, Mega Man just has a super strong recovery. Trying to go for the shield break there, almost working out. Instead, he got a bunch of damage.
And grounded.
He's off stage. Let's see. To that back air, so impressive.
Yeah, it really hurts, man.
It's Diet Cloud backer, man. I'm telling
There's another one. One more.
you. Okay,
Nah, yeah.
He's like, I'm catching
Lemonade,
the dash.
yeah, Lemonade breaking it up.
Oh, good job stopping the up smash there.
Yeah,
Got
that really
very
would have hurt.
lucky.
Yeah.
No ink on Inkling, so you should definitely take advantage of that.
Pajarito looking a little like discombobulated in those last few seconds there. Like he really just didn't know what to do.
This is a tough spot. Only an air dodge, but he just drifts and makes it crazy. see what Lemonade does. Almost dying for that. Oh wait.
Will die for that. Lem0nade is looking at his tournament stock. Actually, this is loser's side. So Lem0nade,
Yeah, good point.
if Lem0nade dies here, like that's it for him.
Well, you know, some players they kind of turn up whenever they're backs
yeah,
at the board
right.
like this. Let's see if Lemonade can do that.
Pajarito is pretty high, so I feel like if there's any time to play, to throw it all out there, to put it out there, it is right now for Lem0nade.
And like,
going for the up tilt, yeah. Gotta respect it, right?
one thing that I'm kind of thinking about is I haven't seen them do any up smashes out of shield
No.
versus Inkling's areas. And like the only one you can't do that versus is back air.
Great
Crazy
read
read,
from
yeah.
Lem0nade. Lem0nade is just like that back in the game here.
See, that's what I'm telling you. Stuff like that. He's like, you know what? I gotta go for something here. Let's see if he can get some damage built up though.
Playing very carefully around that shield. Lem0nade cannot afford to lose any more percent here.
Double jump out of there. However, Pajarito chasing him, not getting the spot dodge.
A little greedy from Pajarito, honestly.
Up air. Or sorry, up throw, up air. Lem0nade, you gotta wake up, man.
Yeah.
You're at 100%.
Yeah,
He's
Pajarito's
okay.
got him.
You're dead.
And the up
No,
air,
you're
not
alive.
taking it just yet.
He's a big boy. I'm
Next
telling
one
you.
for sure there will kill.
Lem0nade, he's like, I mean, if I'm him, I'm like, okay,
I gotta catch up,
Oh, you
and yep, and that is
time to
it
catch up.
for Lem0nade.
Yeah.
In a crazy run, 3-1 losing to Pajarito. Pajarito showing what he's made of in there, adapting, playing very well, keeping Lem0nade out of his game. He did not ever manage to really find a strong footing, and you know what? That's just how it goes.
Pajarito, he just came off stage, just a little fist bump. Definitely excited to get top
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lem0nade, still though, I mean, 2 Mega Mans in top 9. That's kind of wild, you know?
Very
Yeah.
very cool. I think that's our last
I think that's us.
set.
Yeah, that's it for our block.
They'll probably switch us out here in a second.
I mean, I'll sit until they come over.
Yeah,
here.
once
I'll wait.
yeah, dog. Once again, I mean, huge shout out to
KML tournaments.
KML. Big shout out to KML. Thank you so much to production.
Shout out to EHAB for
EHAB, yeah,
always being the head guy
organizing
behind
this.
all this. Shout out to all the people who traveled, like